Pestilences and diseases. First case of bird flu without animal contact reported in Missouri. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on Friday confirmed a human case of avian influenza A reported by the state of Missouri. This is the 14th human case of H5 reported in the United States during 2024 and the first case of H5 without a known occupational exposure to sick or infected animals. Now, why is this a biggie in their plot and plan for the next big lockdown and viral issue? Because they're telling you now, see, you don't even need to be exposed. You can be in a bird-free zone. No tweets allowed. And you could get this. And then they're going to run tests that'll tell you you've got it, even if you don't have it. So there's that preparation that's taking place right now in this situation. Dozens of new viruses are emerging from Chinese fur farms. So we're back to China released it. Worrying news from China as dozens of viruses were discovered in several fur farms there, some of which are new and potentially transmissible to humans. During the study, the team detected 125 viruses, including 36 that have never been discovered before. 39 of those viruses, including 13 new ones, may pose a high risk of passing from one species to another, including humans. So, in case you don't like bird flu and it doesn't really sell well to the focus group, we can go with monkey pox, or we can come up with a whole bunch of new ones, because the fur farms just seem to be providing more and more options here. Maine Health Panel recommends state of emergency as EEE spreads throughout New England. Vermont becomes the second U.S. state to issue stay-at-home orders because of deadly mosquito-borne virus. The Green Mountain State joins neighboring Massachusetts in recommending their citizens stay home at night amidst high reports of eastern equine encephalitis. In addition to postponing local nighttime festivals and concerts, the Vermont Department of Health strongly recommends people in some of the state's busiest towns stay indoors between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. when the bugs are most active. Other cancellations include music, food festivals, art shows, concerts, outdoor movies. Sounds like COVID, right? Though the virus is rare, it's already claimed one life in New England this year. Stephen Perry, 41, a father of 4, died after contracting the virus in New Hampshire last week. He was the first person in New Hampshire to be infected with the virus in 10 years. Now, my heart goes out to his family, but I got to tell you, I live in Africa. I live in the southern part of Africa. I live in one of the highest mosquito danger areas. When I was at school in this area when I was really younger, one of my best friends, I got malaria like 3 times, badly, hospitalized. And it stays in your system. You recurringly will get it later on again, which I did. But that first time I really thought I was going to die. My friend died from cerebral malaria. It went to the brain. And when you get cerebral malaria, you're dead. So that was really bad. And that's how prevalent and dangerous the area is that I'm currently living in again. But God. And I got to tell you, at the moment again, the mosquitoes are out and they're everywhere. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. staying indoors is not going to help. Unless you got mosquito meshing everywhere on every window and every door, and you're keeping them closed all day long, it's not going to help. Because the minute you open that door, step outside or walk to your vehicle, they fly in. And they'll wait. Literally, that's what happens here. We can try and keep anything as closed as we want. We go to bed at night, there'll be mosquitoes in the room. You open the windows, even if you have mesh, you've still got mosquitoes in the room. You've got to put fans on to blow so that they blow the mosquitoes away and they can't fly against the air current. That's about our best defense. Because the mosquitoes, believe it or not, even get used to the things you smear on your skin and spray in the area to discourage them or keep them away from you. So again, we rely on the Lord. And we use fans to drive them away because they are irritating as heck, because they believe they have singing voices when they fly close to your face. But again, saying to people, stay indoors between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. and you're going to be good. No, that's not how it works. I open the ministry vehicle and go for a drive the next day, and I've got mosquitoes in the car with me. And that's outside of those hours. I have to open the windows and shoo them out or kill them. They literally get in everywhere. Is it a cause for fear? No. Trust in the Lord, do what you can, use what you can to discourage them. And there's lots of things, citronella and all sorts of things you can do to discourage them. Again, fans to blow them away from you. There's a lot you can do. But telling the population you'll be fine as long as you stay indoors between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., no, you're just pushing a lockdown. It's much more involved than that to get rid of mosquitoes and to be safe from mosquitoes. God bless. Keep looking up. There's more and more of these that are going to be coming out in the days ahead as they play through their playbook of options for what's next. Shalom.